There was a time in our state, in our country, where government was in the business of providing housing, and we pulled out of that. And there was a time in our country where companies were in the business of providing for their employers, right? Like, how did we get to Kaiser Permanente? It was because Kaiser shipyards, right? And being able to have housing and different models of housing. And we have to also shift the way we look at ownership and stewardship of land, right? We think about it as like, it's my property, when land is a natural resource, right? And if we're gonna solve and get out of this really bad place that we're in, we have to shift on the policy level, we have to shift on the economic level, and we have to shift on a personal level on how we view our homes, right? We've shifted to be able to look at land as a wealth generation strategy. And I can tell you, I grew up definitely in a Latino community, my parents, having their own home, but they didn't see it as something that they were going to cash out or move into a bigger place. This was like a place to have, to grow family, to grow community. And that has shifted a lot, right? You see all these shows that's like, oh, you get starter and you can get a lot of money and you can flip it. So this notion has gone on steroids about using land and property and home to make a lot of money. And that has impacts on climate because of the resources that takes. But we have to shift on every single level. And just to really quick on Prop 10, that if we can pass Prop 10, we're going to be on a path to removing the shackles of government to actually do things, right? Because Proposition 10 would then allow jurisdictions to be able to look at what can work in their neighborhoods around protecting the tenants.